The season of sales and spending is here, fueled by Christmas and other year-end bonuses. I'm Patricia Mirasol, a multimedia producer at Business World. In this B-side episode, I talk about conscious consumption with Lisa May L. Fumar, an assistant professorial lecturer 7 at De La Salle University's Ramon V. Del Rosario College of Business. She defines mindful purchases and shares tips for avoiding impulse buying, especially during online sale days. Thanks so much for your time, Ms. Fumar. Let's start by having you share a little bit about your professional background and your interest in conscious consumption.
I'm an assistant professorial lecturer at the De La Salle University. So I teach there, and the subjects that I cover are yung fundamental management principles. So for first year students, and human resource management, and also corporate social responsibility and governance. And the way that we've focused kasi the teaching of management right now is to teach it with a consideration about not just yung profitability ng business, no, not just in the economic or the traditional way that we teach management to manage economic resources, but to also consider externalities or yung consequences, diba? Some intended, some unintended, especially to society and also to the environment. Aside from that, I also volunteer for an organization called Fashion Revolution Philippines. So Fashion Revolution Philippines is actually the Philippine arm of an international movement, Fashion Revolution. So this organization, uh we're actually championing in particular yung plight ng garment workers. So all of these awareness actually is what parang influenced my own journey in understanding or in getting interested as a researcher in conscious consumption and in sustainability. Right? I'm also a PhD student. So when I wrote my first when I wrote my first research paper for my PhD class in statistics, it was about zero waste consumption, because I was just so skeptical about all this conscious parang product. So, and I was wondering, who would ever remember to bring metal straws and, utensils to, let's say, if I'm eating at fast food restaurants. So I had so much skepticism about this whole, it's so inconvenient. And syempre, as a researcher, so I did my own research. I asked people, I did a study about zero waste consumption and zero waste products, if they really find that valuable. And then that got me to do a lot more research here. And turns out I'm the kind of person who would bring their own utensils to a fast food restaurant, diba? Parang it just takes a little bit of parang studying. So that's what led me to getting deeper as an academic and even personally into trying to understand more what conscious consumption is.
Oh, so you did research for your PhD studies on zero waste consumption, and you also do volunteer work right now for Fashion Revolution Philippines, which ties in with our topic today. This is a great jumping off point to defining the concept. What is conscious consumption?
This is actually an evolving term, no? So I think that the term conscious consumption, I think it has been used na since the 90s. Like 95, if I'm looking at my citations here, my references in academic text, no? So we can think of consumption as things that we buy, right? Or even things that we use, because sometimes, diba, parang we own a lot of things. Some things we buy ourselves, some things are gifted to us, diba? So conscious consumption just means that we're mindful about the things that we use, how much of it we use, and the things that we buy, diba? And how much of it we buy. Diba tayo parang sa economics, it's that the come on for us is if the price is cheaper, the demand for that product increases, right? So ayan, that's an economic law. We can't do anything about it. But we can actually parang if we think about it, diba? We have to think about like what exactly it is that we need. For some people, conscious consumption could be thinking about where it came from, no? How was it produced? Makeup, like, you know, because makeup is parang uses different types of minerals, right? So and minerals are usually mined. So yun, even thinking about okay, where do the ingredients come from, right? So for some, conscious consumption could also look like thinking about the environmental impact of what they are buying, 'di ba? In terms of yung parang upstream environmental impact, meaning yung ingredients, yung materials, where did those come from? How much negative environmental impact did it create? And then even afterwards, no? So after I consume this thing, what kind of waste am I creating?
So I guess the concept can be looked at in different ways. My next question is, why is it important to know about conscious consumption, especially this Christmas season?
On an economic level, 'di ba? Parang I think it makes sense because mahirap ang buhay ngayon, right? We have to think about, 'di ba? We earned the money that we're spending, we earned that. And we went through a lot of things, 'di ba, in order to earn that money. And so we I think we deserve to really think about where that money goes. On the social end, I think it also helps because a lot of times when we make purchasing decisions, we do it on impulse, and so everything becomes like automatic. We do it without even thinking. I think it's important to also think about that other people are affected by our decisions, 'di ba? Even our purchase decisions. So I think, 'di ba, parang just to be parang more ano ba, sensitive about what's happening around us. For example, when we throw the packaging away, 'di ba? We don't have the best well, we don't have the best waste management system in this country. And where does that go? That goes to landfills, and people are actually living close to that landfill. And then of course, environmentally, uh we only have one world eh. Even the whole concept of, nabasa ko yun somewhere before, even the whole concept of throw away, there's no such thing as a way because everything ends up in our planet. So, and all of those would have an effect on our waters, on our land, 'di ba? Parang it's just that it takes so long for us to actually realize the impact, right? Like for example, the floodings, 'di ba? Of course, a lot of that has to do with proper construction and proper flood management structures, right? But also, yung basura, I think, also played a part, 'di ba, that clogs our waterways.
I do agree that we should think about the bigger picture when shopping and not just how it affects us personally in our own little space. Talking about shopping, what to you would be a realistic budget to spend this Christmas?
I don't want to speak for other people, but I think that I can also think of my Christmas spending as part of my entire annual budget, right? So yon, I would say that ano, parang when I this Christmas, what I have spent on gifts and what I will be spending on additional, maybe on more gifts and food this year, I will make sure that that money is not earmarked for my bills, 'di ba? Para lang din hindi ako magkakaproblema sa come January that, oh wait, I had an allotment for this particular bill, tas ngayon wala na because I spent it on Christmas. Siguro yun po. And also parang I think I have a friend who wrote this really nice poem also. He's saying na parang, and if you can afford more, then why don't you share with other people? I also try to be more conscious about like what kind of gifts I give. Like this year, I found this book called Economics for Babies, and I gave it to my friends who had babies, mga parang toddlers this year. So yun, parang so for me, it's really about like thinking about what I want my gift to convey. I actually wrote another column about that parang years ago. Na parang we like to surprise people with our gifts, but actually I don't think they would mind if we just ask them what they want and or what they need. Like for example, I attended a parang my inaanak's first birthday party, and what I asked was like, what is the product that you always use for her, 'di ba? Parang what's the brand of diapers? What's the brand of parang bath products or ano tawag dito or formula, 'di ba? Para at least alam ko gagamitin niya 'yon.
You know, that's actually what I also did this year, and for the exact same reason. I want to buy stuff that people would actually use because they actually need it. So, if conscious consumption is about being mindful and deliberate, how do we practice that and avoid impulse buying, especially during sale days like 10/10, 11/11, and 12/12?
What's nice about those types of sales also is that you can actually have a lot of things in your cart already and then just check it out and use the vouchers and the discounts that are available on those dates, no? So in a way, I think you can use the online shopping platforms what they call this consciously kasi parang usually yung mga things na I think for most people also not just myself no we put things in the cart and then we will just check them out because we refuse to pay full price for them, diba? There are things that we will not pay full price for. So but at least ibig sabihin, hopefully what it means is that you've allotted some budget for that already. No? So ayun, I would say that you've allotted budget because you've ruminated about a purchase already.
Do you have any suggestions for those who are looking for alternatives to traditional gift giving?
Sharing food might be more practical for people also who really cannot help it, no. The other alternative that I'm actually thinking of is just parang maybe writing letters and because that's something that I love receiving. I love receiving and I don't get greeting cards anymore. So ayun, I think that would be a nice parang alternative also. Spending time with each other for experience. So yun, instead of gift giving, why don't we just experience things together? We don't need to get each other gifts. We'll just spend the time together doing similar things. And then it doesn't have to be something that you spend on also. Diba? You spend time together. Sometimes we do tree trimming. So like we go to one of our friends' house, we decorate their Christmas tree, we have dinner together, and that's our Christmas. I think that's more important, diba? Parang to really spend your time this Christmas with people who matter to you.
You know, I think that would be a really nice way to end this conversation. Thank you for that, Miss Fumar. In this age of a million distractions on your phone alone, if you can give your undivided time to the people you love, then that's already a gift. Conscious consumption requires us to think about the bigger picture, looking beyond personal convenience to consider the social and environmental impact of our decisions. This season, prioritize needs over impulses and consider experiences and quality time as alternatives to gift giving. This has been another episode of B-Side. Subscribe now and enjoy industry insights on Philippine business and beyond.